YouTube, how y'all doing? Welcome to the first episode of what's the name of it again?
PillowTalk.
My bad. Welcome to the first episode of PillowTalk with the Draytons. My name is Ronald. It's my wife,
Gizelle.
Yeah, Gizelle. That's wifey right there. And this is our first episode of PillowTalk, where we just gonna, you know how it is. You're just gonna pillow talk about different topics, and just see where it goes. But how's your day going? Well, how was your day?
It was good. I did mommy stuff.
You did mommy stuff like what?
Tennis.
Good.
Hair.
Good.
Laundry.
Good.
Baths.
Good. Nothing I had to do once I got home. Good. That's usually the things I have to do when I get home.
What?
Yeah. Anybody that know me know for a fact that's not me at all. Know for a fact that's not me. Well, my day was good.
Oh yeah, how was your day?
You know what's so crazy? I got in the car today. They picked me up, and my 4-year-old daughter was the first one to ask me how was work today. She's consistent with that, which I love so much.
Any woman who knows when you had a long day, you're just not there mentally after a certain hour. Like, it's just not. I'm sorry, babe. How was your day?
It was good, a little hectic, but got through it. Did a little overtime, but we here. Still made it here for our first episode, and I'm glad that we started it. Also, congratulations. I'm proud of you.
For what?
Getting through your 21-day Daniel fast.
Oh yeah.
We both did it. We got our last day was yesterday.
Yep.
We did it from the 1st
to the 21st.
To the 21st, which was a good experience. Challenge. But amazing benefits. Just from when I first started, I was already on the verge of losing weight. But then we took it to another extreme by doing a Daniel fast, which consists of just eating fruits, vegetables, whole wheat stuff, peanuts, things that are natural.
No carbs, no sugars, no pleasure foods, no fried foods.
Pretty much just natural things
dairy.
from the earth that God gave us.
Right.
So at the time, I weighed myself on the first. I weighed 173, and then this morning I weighed myself, and I was at 162. So that was a blessing. But when I first started my journey, which was July 11th, I went to the boxing gym. I was at 187. So now, from starting the journey, 3 months later, in a couple weeks, I'm at 162. So very proud of that. And my wife, she didn't measure. You could explain why you didn't do what you did, or
what are you talking about?
Like, cause you never weighed yourself through the process of you going to the gym.
All right, I don't believe in weighing myself. I think that it doesn't matter the weight as long as I like how my body looks. I'm that type of person. So whether I'm 160, as long as I really have the figure that I like, I'm good with being 160. So the scale for me really doesn't matter, as opposed to him, someone who lives by the scale. I don't think the number really matters as long as your body look good, honestly. So, I mean, that's just me. But I weighed myself this morning. I'm 143.
So proud of. So proud of.
Now that I know the number's in my head, and I'm like, okay, I want to get down to 140, but we'll see. As long as I like how my body looks, I'm fine. Whether that's 130, 150, doesn't really matter. But.
And then also, that's true what she said, though. I like what she said, because I realized during the process, you also feel so much better. So it's not always about how you look, but I mean, it's not always about how you look. Sometimes the main thing is just about how you feel. And I've been feeling like having a lot more energy, think much better, more clarity on things. So it's a blessing. So I just want to put that out there with congratulations, because it was tough. Every day we was fantasizing eating something.
We should have recorded it.
We should have, but
maybe on our next one.
Nah, but I think it's better that we didn't, because it was more of a me and you thing.
Yeah.
And I do believe that I do trust in where everything that we do, the world shouldn't know, because we're married. It's not me, you, and the world is married. Like, I do believe in that when it comes to relationships, like, you should keep certain things private and just between you and your significant other. I mean, we do live in a world now where, you know, everything is public and talked about now, and everybody has an opinion. And, you know, so yeah, that brings it to this situation with Ray J and his wife Princess. And shout out to them, you know. I think Ray J is dope. I think Princess is beautiful. She's probably an amazing mother. But I just seen, like, recently they came out and she said that she gives him threesomes to make him happy and to keep him around. So before I answer, so, like, how do you feel about that? How do you feel?
I honestly feel like most of these women who are married to someone in the industry, I feel like they are peer pressured into that a lot, and they do it. But personally, for me, I can understand what Princess is saying.
To play devil's advocate,
I don't know that.
Let me think. Play devil's advocate, I wouldn't really I say I wouldn't agree with it on her perspective, because I mean, see, it's hard to play devil's advocate because, see, again, like what I just said, when you talk about relationships, I think whatever happens in that relationship should stay between those two people.
Right.
It shouldn't be brought back to your mother or your mother-in-law or your father or your sisters or your friends, because at the end of the day, it's your relationship and they're married too. So when you start having outside people involved in your situation with your marriage, your relationship, that can start affecting how you think or how you might view your significant other. And I think that is a very, very dangerous game that you're playing.
Yeah.
But I do understand with Ray J and Princess, they are public figures.
Right.
They are on TV. It do bring ratings. So, you know, like, if we was doing it, I would never put it out there to the world.
I wonder, like, sorry to cut you off. I wonder what was her purpose of going out there and, like, really telling people, like, oh, I did this for... Because it's just like, okay, like you said, like, we're in a marriage. That's something you decided to do when we were together. And you know what I mean? So, like, for her now to come out and just be like, oh, yeah, I did this because I felt like I had to make our marriage survive or last is like... Well,
from the little clip I seen, she didn't initially say it. She was saying something, but then he was like, yeah, but you did it with me. So basically already insinuating that what happened.
That's what I'm saying.
She just had to come out with a response and straight up on why she did it.
So that's what I'm saying. It must have been a situation where, like, I didn't get to watch the video because my day was crazy, but it seems like it was something where he was like, listen, I'm gonna do me. So it's either you gonna allow me to do me or you gonna do me with me. Like, you understand what I'm saying? And she was just kind of like, well, if he's gonna do it, I'd rather know who he's doing it with, how he's doing it. I'd rather have supervision and control over it. And that's why she did it, which is just not the right reason to do it. Yeah. So, I mean, that's her fault. That's something she chose within a marriage. She can't really blame him. I hope she not blame him.
I don't think she blames him, and I hope she don't, because it's something that she did, and she should stick with it. But again, like, if that's what they like, if they're doing threesomes and that's what they like...
I don't think that's what she liked, though. I think she was just doing it, like I said, to have control over the situation. To know, like, okay, he's doing it, but yeah, I have control over it. I can supervise it.
Yeah, but that doesn't work all the time. Like, if I truly believe, like, if a man want to cheat or deal with other women, you can't stop a man from doing that.
That's true.
And then again, they're I don't like making excuses, but they're just on different levels of life. You know, Ray J is a public figure. You know, I'm not saying it's right, but I never try to judge because I'm not a public figure. I'm not at his level. Like, I'm not saying his level like where I gotta be like Ray J. I'm fine with who I am, but it's
Yeah.
just I never try to judge. That's why I like what Shaq said when I don't know if you know this, with the Maroon 5 dude. That girl came out on him,
Adam
and then
Levine.
Adam Levine, and who was the other person? Ime Udoka. But I like what Shaq said. Shaq said, you know what, I'm not even gonna comment on this because of the fact, you know, I was one.
Right.
And it's just, I'm basically saying that because I'm not them.
You're not there.
I don't have their money. I don't have their stardom. And I'm not going to assume that I would never, because I'm just not in that position, you know? I don't think, because I do think it takes discipline. I do have discipline. But again, I'm never going to assume a situation that I was never in, if you just understand what I'm saying. And I would never judge those individuals. But then again, like I said, certain things should be kept private, because I truly believe, like the Adam Levine situation, and even with Ime Udoka and Nia Long, it's probably been going on for years, and they knew before the world knew, but it's just that because it went public, that's why it was a big story. But
I think it's hard because for women in general, I believe, like, no matter what your status is or how much money you have, you always want that security from your husband.
Yeah.
And so, like, you'll do anything for it. So it's like, him going out and cheating, yes, he's a man of status, yes, he has money, but you still don't want, no matter how much you may, like, you know, like, he's gonna be getting, you know, some people are, like, women are gonna be throwing themselves at him, right? But you still don't want that to happen. Like, you want him to have discipline, like you said, but you know it's not possible. So it's like, it's hard to not give in to situations like that, because you don't want him to go out there and sleep with other people, like, no matter of his status, like.
But technically, if you think about it, he's still sleeping with somebody else, though. So it makes a difference because you're involved.
But for her, I'm saying it could make a difference for her, per se, because it's like she has control over the situation, or he's not really cheating because we're doing it together. Like,
do she really have control over the situation, or does he have control over the situation and he just making her believe she has control over the situation? That could just be a way of making her feel like comfortable, you know? Or just like, oh, you don't know what he said. You don't know what type of pillow talking they was doing.
That's true.
You know? And again, I don't care. If somebody do it, they do it. That's their business. Again, they public figures is out there. And maybe they purposely did it because, again, they got TV shows and, you know, it gets people to watch them and everything. But
I don't know.
I think if you're going to have threesomes in a relationship, do it. And if you don't, you don't. At the end of the day, though, it's just one thing I'm truly believing when it comes to relationships is, especially marriage, you should keep it private. That should be between you and your wife, or you and your husband, or whatever, however your marriage works. I think that's very, very important to keep your business to yourselves and figure it out by yourselves. Because at the end of the day, when y'all in that bed together, it's just y'all two. It's nobody else.
Yeah.
And it's just a very, very dangerous game to play. And yeah. Anything else on that topic? How do you feel about it?
I wish them luck. Are they together? Are they not together?
I don't know. I think it wasn't. Yeah, nah.
Like, why is this even relevant if y'all not together? Like, are y'all together? Are y'all not? I mean, I know y'all co-parenting, but what is the point? I don't understand.
I mean, I think marriage is a beautiful thing.
Yeah, but
it took us 7 years to get married.
Yeah. It took you,
I think,
6 years to wake up.
I think it's a beautiful thing. I wish longevity for all marriages. I know things come up, people change in situations, but I know we live in a society now where people are scared to be married and start families young. But just think about the past. People survived and got through it, and always remember, if it wasn't for them, I mean, you wouldn't be here right now. So I don't want to get to that, but I think for people that are able to, I'm pillow talking now, because now I see the pillow talk's gonna work, because now I feel like I'm just talking, but I feel like it's our duty to be here having kids, and it just scares me when I hear a lot of young people too. I know I'm pillow talking now. I know I'm pillow talking, but I just feel like it's our duty. I mean, I'm not judged, but I truly believe that keeps society. That's what keeps society going, and humans, and you know, we gotta procreate. That's the word, procreate. Mm-hmm. And it's a little scary, you know. People are scared of relationship nowadays and having kids young. But
I just feel like
how you feel about that? Where the
relationships nowadays are just very. You have to give me something for you to receive something. And
it's not true love no more. It's
not love anymore. Like everything is you gotta benefit. Like you have to benefit me somehow for me to be with you. Like I have to be getting something out of it for me to be with you or for me to even entertain you.
And that scares me because it's like it shouldn't take items to make a relationship. That's one thing I love about a relationship. Yeah. Like we don't look for stuff like that, but.
Because it's all about status now, because of social media, because everyone wants to be public, because everybody wants to be the it girl or that nigga. Like that's what it is. So it's hard for people to just love people or like people for who they are.
I seen some. Do you agree with this? All right, so you know how women get the butts, and if you get butt, congratulations. Some of them look nice, but I mean, do you? You know, I like the song TLC. What's the song I like to play for the kids?
Pretty? Is it pretty?
Pretty, yeah. No matter what, you can make your hair grow long, add weave, whatever. I agree with that. You can do something to fix the situation, go ahead and do it. Is it
pretty or unpretty?
Unpretty. But I heard something very, very interesting.
What?
Alright, so a lot of men be thinking women do all this extra stuff, look good, get the Louis bag, this and that to impress them. But is it actually to try to compete with other women when women do it? That's what it really. I started really paying attention. Like, maybe
I believe
it's
that.
not for men.
I believe that.
Maybe it is. Why do you believe that? I'm not saying I disagree because I sat back. I heard it somewhere, and I sat back and I observed. I'm like, damn. I think whoever said this is right.
Yeah, I forgot. I think we heard it together.
Oh, so why you agree with that?
You know what? Because I really truly believe that men would take us for who we are if we had confidence in ourselves. I don't really think they look at, oh, she got a Gucci bag on, let me try to...
Absolutely not. Like, the men probably don't even know what it is.
Some men, like, even with the heels or the hair or the... Nah. I don't see a man being like, oh, she got red bottoms on, let me... I don't see that. Like, I can't wrap my head around it. I can't speak for
all men, but if any men watching...
I can't wrap my head around it like, oh, she got a Patek on, let me go... Like, I can't see a man that... I can't see that drawing a man's attention. Like, I see a woman smile, her body, of course, her hair, her personality, how she talks, how she walks, how she moves, how she smells. Like, I see all those attributes attracting a man, not what she's wearing. I see a woman. I feel
like a lot more women are like that now.
Right. But I feel like women look at women, especially, and I feel like, I don't know if I'm wrong, but I feel like women do it for other women's men.
Oh, I never heard that one.
I feel like they do it like, I look good, I could take your... Because I'm not gonna lie, like, back in it, like, I think it was in a song one time, like, I could take your man. Mm-hmm. I don't know what song, but whatever. I feel like girls nowadays, they dress nice, or they... Not saying because we're supposed to dress nice, we're supposed to feel good about ourselves, but I feel like they go all out. They get their bodies done, they get the 30-inch weave, because they know... In their head, they like, oh, I could take her man, I could take her nigga, like. Mm-hmm. So I think that's why they do it. I know I'll go outside in a do-rag. I'm just.
Yeah, which I can't stand. But
listen,
but those same women do the same.
I could go outside in a do-rag because I'm confident in my skin. I'm confident in my smile. I'm confident in me. So I will go outside with a do-rag, and I'll listen. If you're pretty, you pretty. Like, I feel like you can rock anything. So, but I mean, and I'm not looking for nobody to talk to me. I don't really want anybody to talk to me.
Yeah, I understand you, but I don't rock with that do-rag shit. Like, I don't want you going to pick up my kids and do that. And
listen,
like, yeah, that's your wife. Like, no, I do agree with what Monique said though. gotta still have some pride out there when she was upset at these women wearing bonnets and stuff outside. But again, if you do
nowadays,
that,
men is wearing bonnets. So what is you?
Yeah, that's another.
What are you talking about?
You do what you do. Me personally, I would never. I wouldn't rock no. Listen, you do what you do. It's a young generation. Listen, maybe if I was younger, I would have did it because I would have been brought up in that generation. But I would. Appreciate you rocking with us. Just expect the video every Sunday night or Monday night. Yeah, like, comment, and subscribe, and yeah, we gonna end every episode with one tip for a relationship.
Oh, okay.
What's one
like
positive tip you'll give to a couple?
Damn, one positive tip I would give to a couple: make goals together. That's one positive tip.
And my one positive tip, and y'all should already know, and I'm gonna use this, though she gonna say it, but guess not. When y'all together, boyfriend, girlfriend, marriage definitely. Keep y'all problems to yourself.
Your opinion is your opinion.
That's what our bishop said to everybody at our wedding, which I appreciate. I won't say his name, but I appreciate him. I love him definitely. He knew me since I was young. But don't get others involved in your problems. Let them keep their opinions to yourself, because you might not know their opinions can start affecting how you start looking at your significant other.
Yeah, definitely.
But thanks for rocking with us. But that's the ending of this episode. Peace. I guess, yeah, we should have spoke before this.